Hybrid family, welcome back to the channel, and today is the day to start off the release date to Madden 26. And what best way to go ahead and kick off everything right with Madden 26 is by doing what we need to do finally on Madden 25. Now, we did make it to level 56. I'm not playing this game anymore. I only really got on this game truly was to knock out the rest of my objectives for Rookie Premier. So as you all know, in the previous videos, we've been doing the pack methods. We've been doing everything in our power to get these 99 overalls. And that's exactly what we did. So honestly, this is probably the best thing to go ahead and do. And if you don't have all the 99s, make sure you do hit them objectives up. All you need is just the 2 red zone royale players. So it could be 293 overalls. Hop into a solo challenge. I'll show you the solo challenge that I was doing, and I was just spamming it all the way to knock them out. So right over here at challenges, and I'm pretty sure you can still go ahead and do this if you don't have all of your tokens. I would say it'd probably take me about it took me a few hours. I'm not gonna sit here and cap out or anything like that. But I went to training camp, basic drills, and then tempo. And so with this solo challenge, complete 3 plays. And so that was a streak for a touchdown, a field goal, and you also get to get a tackle on the kickoff, and that'll be your 3 plays. So I would legit just come out in any type of play. I hope that you have fast enough receivers to go ahead and just do this. Few seconds in the pocket, launch that up. We get this touchdown right here, and it was really just a whole rinse and repeat process, because not only are you getting the passing yards objective, you're also getting the scoring touchdowns objectives with the passing touchdown objectives. Then you get to score the extra point objective. And then slowly but surely, when you do the kickoff, you're also getting a tackling objective too. I don't know if there's a forced fumble one. It may be, but you can also knock that out. And it doesn't take that long. So yeah, that's it. And then I just go down and hit replay challenges and rinse and repeat that whole process. Now, it took me a little bit longer, and granted, I want to say this was the only thing that I was doing to go in and get stats, because I didn't even have any of the Red Zone Royale players in my lineup when I went through the house rules event for the first time. So I was really starting all of my objectives off from scratch from doing that. And so that was that with that. And we did get some content schedules out. And it's showing that we're going to be getting Rookie Premier day 1 in Madden 26. And so that'll be very exciting. I do believe that I am going to go ahead and get, let's redeem my free one that everybody's able to go ahead and acquire. Got that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, like I said, we don't have a quarterback. And whoever I do choose here doesn't transfer over anyway. But from what I've been thinking about, like just how I've been seeing things play out, Trayvon Henderson would definitely be my #1 choice to go ahead and get to start off, just to make solo challenges easier, not necessarily to be the best running back in the game. I've seen the 85 overall Saquon Barkley with 85 speed, I think, or like 83 speed, or 83 overall, 85 speed Jahmyr Gibbs. Like, so those are definitely going to be the 2 top dogs. But I feel like Trayvon Henderson would at least be about a 83 speed running back, and so that'll make it a lot more cheaper day 1 than to go ahead and try to pick up the Jahmyr Gibbs, the Saquon Barkleys, especially if you're not finna go ahead and drop a lot of money into this game. Now, what does suck is that we don't have a Rookie Premier quarterback. No Cam Ward, no Shador, none of that. And so that'll be something interesting at all. Now for the second pick, I'm not quite sure. I'm not too sold. Like, I'm not high on the middle linebackers. The rookie premier middle linebacker, Jihad Campbell, just because of how we already see that the speed is for these cards in general. Not necessarily the rookie premier cards themselves, but like the core elites. And that's just not something that is too appealing. And so I think you'll be able to hide behind the pack when it comes to speed for that middle linebacker position starting off, because they're all just slow. For another card, just to secure the trenches, we're gonna go with Josh Simmons. A little left tackle action right there. Not the most glorified position, but that is coins that can be saved when it comes to trying to spread the wealth from building your day one lineup team. And now for the last pick that I do want to have going into Madden 26. Now, obviously, once we see the stats of these cards, my opinion may change on some of these guys. So like I said, whoever I pick right here isn't who I'm going to be solidifying that I have in Madden 26. But these are just my early predictions on how I feel as if the best way to go about it and everything like that. Now, like I said, we got Josh Simmons, Trey Henderson. Now, we could just solidify the line, really, and get this Tate Ratledge. But I do think Luther Burden might be a good card, especially with the longevity of him, with him starting off as my wide receiver 1. If I don't have, like, you know, the Tyreek Hills, the Xavier Worthies of the world, if I don't have those cards, because those cards are going to be very expensive, and I'm not about to be buying those cards for the upwards of $600-700K day one either. So if you do pull them day one, I suggest that you do sell, because they're going to drop in price very quickly, or at least they'll drop enough to where you can just buy it back and keep some type of profit. And so I think Luther Burden is going to be a speedy wide receiver starting off, maybe around that 83 speed range as well. I don't see a world where he matches any of the top tier speed wide receivers like the Jamar Chases, the Tyreek Hills, and then I want to, who else did I say? And like Terry McLaurin. I think Terry McLaurin had an 83 speed wide receiver card coming in, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is the final video for Madden 25. There will no longer be any more Madden 25 videos coming from me, obviously, since Madden 26 is coming out, so it wouldn't be anything from me. But yeah, let's go ahead. I didn't even know they had all of these cards up in here. Okay, I guess we'll get Puna. But yeah, man, that is it. That is all. Madden 25, it was definitely a good game to start off the year, and then it was kind of slowly declining as the year went on. And I really hope that Madden 26 does keep a lot of things enjoyable and also engaging. If they go ahead and take the route of like the journey and just like really cater to the people that like just do solos and do a lot of offline grinding instead of having to go into online head-to-head for things, I feel like that'll stretch out the longevity of this game a lot, and that'll be definitely fun to see what they do this year for that. But if y'all did enjoy this video, make sure y'all hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button also before you head out. We're almost at 1,780 subscribers, and I cannot thank you all enough for that, but we are still on that grind to 2,000. But as always, I love you all tremendously, and until next time, Hybrid family, I'm out.